Good morning, class. I'm Miss Lady Resmia M. Landasabal, your teacher in Contemporary Philippine Arts from the region. I have a simple reminder. Please watch and listen attentively and avoid multitasking. Before we start to our lesson, let's have a review first. Last meeting, we discussed about the various art forms as seen in modern times. You learned about the meaning of arts, history of Philippine arts, and the three categories of various art form, namely visual arts, applied arts, and performance arts, and their examples. Okay, I want you to look at these pictures. I know all of you are very familiar with this. Very good. All of these are national symbols of Philippines. If we have all these national symbols like Dr. Jose Rizal, who is our national hero, mango, our national fruit, and others, we also have national artists. But before that, we will focus first on how they are recognized and awarded as national artists of the Philippines. And that is our lesson for today. And at the end of the lesson, you are expected to understand the significance of the Order of National Artists, acknowledge the roles and efforts of CCP and NCCA in the promotion and preservation of Philippine culture and arts. Okay, let's start to our lesson. Order of National Artists is also known as Order ng Gawad Pambansang Alagad ng Sining, is thus a rank, a title, and a wearable award that represents the highest national recognition given to Filipinos who have made distinct contributions in the field of arts and letters. It is an award conferred to exemplary individuals who have excelled in the different forms of arts and thus have given significant contributions to its utmost development, thereby bringing pride and prestige to the Filipino race. When we say the word exemplary individuals, meaning representing the best of its kinds or serve as a desirable model. The award can be given either posthumously or after his or her death or while the person is still alive. Other national awards that are of the same bearings are as follows. Number 1, Order of National Scientists. Number 2, Gawad sa Manilikha ng Bayan or Gamaba. Number 3, Order of Lacandula or Special Class of Champion for Light. While the other awards that are next in rank are the following. Order of Gabriela Silang, next rank higher. Order of Mabini, next rank lower. The Order of the National Artists was created by virtue of Presidential Proclamation Number 1001 by our late President Ferdinand Marcos on April 2, 1972. The award is administered by the Cultural Center of the Philippines or CCP and the National Commission for Culture and the Arts or the NCCA. Conferment. The order is the highest state honor conferred on individuals deemed as having done much for their artistic field, meaning deserving individuals must have been recommended by both the CCP and the NCCA prior to receiving the award. Such people are then titled by virtue of a presidential proclamation as national artist or Filipino Gawad Pambansang Alagad ng Sining or National Servant of the Arts Award and are inducted into the order. Recipients attend a conferment ceremony at Malacanang Palace where the President give the highest honor on them, the insignia of the order, an ornate, gilt collar, and small pin. In addition, The Cultural Center of the Philippines, or the CCP, then presents a memorabilia exhibit of the recipient's works and holds a Gabi ng Parangal, Night of Tributes, for the national artist at the Tanghalang Pambansa. And this is the insignia of the Order of National Artists. So, for you to be nominated as National Artist of the Philippines, here are the broad criteria. As set forth by the Cultural Center of the Philippines, or the CCP, and the National Commission on Culture and the Arts, or the NCCA. Number 1. Living artists who have been Filipino citizens for the last 10 years prior to nomination, as well as those who have died after the establishment of the award in 1972 but were Filipino citizens at the time of their death. Number 2. Artists who have helped build a Filipino sense of nationhood through the content and form of their works. Number 3. Artists who have distinguished themselves by pioneering in a mode of creative expression or style, making an impact or succeeding generations of artists. 4. Artists who have created a significant body of works and or have consistently displayed excellence in the practice of their art form, enriching artistic expressions or style. And number 5, artists who enjoy broad acceptance through prestigious national and or international recognition, awards in prestigious national and or international events, critical acclaim and or reviews of their works, and or respect and esteem from peers with an artistic discipline. Nominations are then submitted to the National Artist Secretariat that is created by the National Artists Award Committee. Experts from the different art fields then sit on a first deliberation to prepare the short list of nominees. A second deliberation, which is a joint meeting of the commissioners of the NCCA and the Board of Trustees of the CCP, decides on the final nominees. The list and then forwarded to the President of the Philippines, who, by presidential proclamation, proclaims the final nominees as members of the Order of National Artists. Here are the honors and privileges once you are declared as National Artist of the Philippines. Number 1, the rank and title of National Artist as proclaimed by the President of the Philippines. Number 2, the insignia of a national artist and a citation. Number 3, a lifetime emolument and material and physical benefits comparable in value to those received by the highest officers of the land, such as a cash award of 100,000 pesos net of taxes for leading awardees, a cash award of 75,000 pesos net of taxes for posthumous awardees payable to legal heirs, a monthly life pension, medical and hospitalization benefits, life insurance coverage for awardees who are still insurable, a state funeral and burial at the libingan ng mga bayani, and last is a place of honor in line with protocolar precedence at national state functions and recognition at cultural events. To sum up everything, we discussed about the meaning of the Order of the National Artist or the Gawad Pambansang Alagad ng Sining. We also discussed the different conferment and criteria for you to be nominated as National Artist. And we also discussed about the honors and privileges once you are declared as National Artist of the Philippines. I want to know if you really understand our lesson. Here is your activity.